Hi guys, how are you? This is Lois. Welcome back to my channel. It's my hope and trust that you're doing well wherever you are. This morning I have an update regarding refugees. That is, regular updates with regards to COVID-19 and just about how to file your refugee application. So if this is your first time here, you are welcome. For my usual followers, thank you so much for your regular support. I do appreciate. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I know a lot of people have so many questions with regards to Canada. If you go to our YouTube channel, we have addressed a lot of questions in these videos, whether it's immigration programs, refugee programs, life in Canada, anything. We have addressed those and we continue to do so on our YouTube channel. So if you have a question, I think you want to look at the videos there because they do explain a lot of stuff. Okay, all right. I'm an immigration consultant and I'm based here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And the information I give on my videos is for your information purposes only. This should not be taken as legal advice. If you need professional legal advice, please send me an email and book a consultation. Okay, so the updates that we have today, I just want to let you know that the US-Canada border is still closed for non-essential travel, and that was announced last week that the borders are going to be closed until August 21 for now. So that may still be extended depending on the situation, but we don't know. We just have to look out for that. For now, they have said that the border is closed until August 21. So for refugee claimants, if you are leaving the US to come claim asylum here in Canada, you will not be able to do that for now because individuals who are entering Canada from the US to make asylum claims will be temporarily sent back to the US and vice versa. Okay, if you are in Canada and you need to make an asylum claim, you can still do that, and we shall see exactly how to do that momentarily. Okay, the other update that I have is that with effect from August 5th, the IAD, that is the Immigration Appeal Division, is ending its temporary time extensions for filing the notice of appeal and providing documentation. So now you must comply with the IAD rules and timelines, which means that the notice of appeal with the written documentation must be received within 30 days, the same way it was before COVID. You know, things had changed a little bit for a little bit there, but things are also coming back to normal. So if you have an appeal coming up, if you need to file your appeal at the Immigration Appeal Division, then just know that you have the regular 30 days to comply. Okay. The other update that I have is that the RPD, that is the Refugee Protection Division, and the IAD, Immigration Appeal Division, they are now resuming in-person hearings in Vancouver from tomorrow, July 20, and in all other locations, they resume on August 3. So that is good news. So if your hearing is coming up, then now you will be able to have in-person hearings. Okay. The other update they have given is that they are expanding the use of the ePost Connect. So IRB, that is the Refugee Tribunal, has expanded its use for the Canada Post ePost Connect. So now parties will be able to access a secure, confidential, and timely two-way communication with RPD and RAD. Okay? So we said that you can still seek asylum if you're already in Canada. And how do you do that? We have two ways. You can do it either at the border, that is at the port of entry, whether that is the airport, the land border, or the seaport. You can still make your refugee claim in person. We shall see how to do that. The other way is that you can send IRCC an email and let them know that you want to make a refugee claim. I know this is not familiar with, a lot of people are not familiar with this, and I want to address this a little bit. So how do you do that? Okay, the first thing that you're going to do is you are going to send them an email. So you're already in Canada, Remember, this is for people who are in Canada, because I'm still gonna get emails from people who are not in Canada saying that they tried to send the email. So this is for people who are only in Canada. So you're going to send them an email to tell them that you want to start a refugee claim. After they get your message, they are going to invite you to a secure online account where you will continue to make your claim, and they will communicate with you regarding your application. So they are using the Canada Post ePost Connect service to make sure that your application stays secure and your privacy is protected throughout the application process. So how do you do that? How does the email look like? The email you will send first is a very simple email that only has a subject line. The subject line should say request to make a refugee claim in Canada, and you're going to insert you're going to input your UCI or your passport number. Okay, that is the subject line, and then the body of that email should only contain the following information: your name, the email you want to use for the communication, and your unique client identifier, that is your UCI number, which is found on your visa or permit or your passport number. Okay, so that is the first email you will send. And you will send that email to IRCC, and they are only responding to emails about starting a refugee claim. So please do not send that email to check on the status of your refugee application or to ask a different question. That is only for the people who want to start a refugee claim. And then you will get an automatic email that confirms that they received your email, your message rather. And then you will get an email from Canada Post asking you to sign up for an account. And once you sign up, you're going to follow the instructions and set up that account. Once the account is set up, then you will get another email from Canada Post whenever they add any message for you. Okay, so which are the steps for applying for refugee status? You will need to complete your application package, and once you complete the application package, you will upload it to the Canada Post ePost Connect account. Okay, once you do that, IRCC is going to review that, and they will give you an acknowledgement of claim letter. Okay, once they give you that acknowledgement of claim letter, they're then going to review your eligibility, and they're going to interview you. They'll invite you for an interview to determine your eligibility, and once they determine that you are eligible at the interview, they will give you a confirmation of referral letter that confirms that they have referred your case to the Immigration and Refugee Board, that is the Refugee Tribunal. And then of course you'll go through the motions and wait for your hearing. Okay, one thing I have told people applying for refugee, applying for asylum is not to be taken lightly. Remember, you only seek asylum because you are facing persecution, which means it's a life and death situation. It's a serious thing that needs to be taken with a lot of seriousness. Before you file your refugee claim, make sure that you have consulted with legal counsel. Make sure you get either an immigration consultant or a refugee lawyer. Make sure that you have all the counsel that you can get. You're prepared, you're mentally ready, and you're putting in a full complete application that stands the best shot. Because remember, if your refugee claim is refused, then most likely you're going to get into a whole you're gonna get into a whole mess, right? With the appeals. If the appeals don't go through, then most likely you may end up getting deported, and that is the last thing you want to happen to you. If you're already running away from a situation, you do not want to be deported back to the situation that you ran away from. Okay, so make sure please, 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 I tell you, make sure that you seek the right counsel. If you need any help with your refugee application, please send us an email and book a consultation. So that is when you are in Canada. If you are at the port of entry, and I know we've talked about this before, I made another video regarding about how to make a refugee case. This is just an update because now we have a newer way of doing that, but it still remains the same when you claim at the port of entry. When you arrive, or even in Canada, you can still go back to the border and claim asylum there. Okay, so what they're going to do is that you're going to tell them that you want to seek asylum, and they're going to give you the application package when you arrive. So if the officer at the border decides that your claim is eligible, they will give you a confirmation of referral letter. See, so this is easier because you're already dealing with an officer who is at the border, and once they give this confirmation of referral, this letter confirms that they have referred your case to IRB, and then they will give you a basis of claim form, and that basis of claim form is the one that is going to contain the whole details, your story, everything about your refugee case, and you will have 15 days to complete this form and submit it to the Refugee Protection Division. Okay, one good thing that I want you to know as I end this video is that you can still work and study while you're waiting for your decision. So if you want to work and study, you can just use the Schedule 12 additional information form that is available in your application package, and you don't need to submit a separate application for study permit or work permit that way, and you also don't need to pay extra fees. So if you're eligible, they are going to approve your work permit, and as long as you pass your medicals, then you will be able to work in Canada or study in Canada while you are waiting for your refugee case to be heard. Okay, all right, my friend, as you prepare, at least I hope now you know exactly how to go about that. If you have any question, send me an email. My email is going to be at the description part of this video. Okay, all right, thank you so much. I'm going to be making another update about international students because we have new updates which are happening every day. Okay, thank you so much. If you like this video, please share it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Happy Sunday. Bye now.